Tamika Williams-Raymond, one of the most sought-after college recruits during her days at Dayton's Chaminade-Julienne High School. While playing for the Dayton Lady Hoop Stars, Williams won an AAU championship and made the AP Division I All-Ohio first team as a sophomore. The 6'2" center scored a school record 2,015 points for the Eagles, whose pursuit of a state championship was thwarted, as she'll remember, not so fondly, by a Columbus team as well, Pickerington. But in that 1998 final, Tamika had 24 of her team's 27 points, okay, and 10 rebounds as well. Little help, can you say? Little help? Williams was named National Prep Player of the Year by Street and Smith and Parade magazines, Naismith, and USA Today. She was also Ohio's Miss Basketball. Connecticut won that recruiting battle, and the Huskies won NCAA championships in her sophomore and senior seasons. Williams scored more than 1,000 points and graduated as UConn's all-time leader in field goal percentage with an NCAA record 70.3% from the field. Selected in the 2002 WNBA draft by Minnesota, she remained with the Lynx for 6 years, collected 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds, and then was with Connecticut's Sun in 2008. Since leaving the game, Tamika has settled in Texas and is a nationwide insurance agent, ambassador for women and girls against HIV and AIDS, and a U.S. State Department sports ambassador. She has also traveled with NBA Global to promote the game in Africa, India, the Ukraine, and in China. And she told us that her fondest memories of her career were winning several AAU national championships with a wonderful group of girls. The strong foundation she received in high school as well tops her list. And her career at UConn was, quote, the icing on the cake. Tamika Williams-Raymond, welcome to the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame.
Let me move this up because I'm a little bit taller than Barb. I just want to start out by saying thank you so much to the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame. This is amazing. Just such a great honor to be here and to have the people that really set my foundation sitting at that table. Some of them who are already texting me to get the tape of this because they want to watch it. And it just takes me back to something my mom tells me at least every other day. And she's told me this for years. She always says there's 3 things that are free in life: God's blessings, love, and family. And that's where I built my foundation. I have a wonderful family full of sacrifice. And yes, we are all this tall. My mom, I won't tell you how old she is. I'll say she is, my oldest brother is 43, and my mom is how old this time, Mom? 48. She is still my height, and she has some sisters and brothers who are as tall as I am, but we get our height pretty honestly. I started to play basketball very late when I was 10. My older sister, she's at the table, Tangi Williams, who played at Bowling Green State University, and my brother, who played at Miami, and in the MAC. So when I was at St. Albert the Great trying to go play for my CYO championship game, my parents would swift me away, take me to the MAC championship games, and I watched my brother and sister play. I remember one year my brother played. They lost against North Carolina. He was on ESPN, the magazine. I was like, oh, man, I might want to do that. And that's where it all was built. We were a family of sacrifice. We were a family of dedication. My parents were really big on just time and, you know, all their support they put into us. And it really, 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 you know, now it kind of pays off for us. So my father couldn't be here today. I want to spend just 2 seconds talking about him. From Mobile, Alabama. He's a Vietnam vet. I remember my dad sitting out in the car after working at General Motors. So anybody from Dayton, Ohio, you guys know that, right? And he worked, you know, overtime, 12-hour shift. I come, knock on the door. Daddy, I'm done with basketball, you know. And he come in and we listen to our oldie but goodies, you know, driving home. But the sacrifice we put into AAU, things of that sort that my parents did for us, I can never repay them. So thank you, Mom and Dad. When you watch this, I love you and thank you. On to Chaminade-Julienne. My coach, Frank Goldsberry, sitting over there at the table. My first 2 years, I got away with everything. My second 2 years when Coach Goldsberry came, he set me out against Patterson. If I didn't box out, he'd make the whole team run 5 sprints. If somebody else on the team didn't box out, we ran 1. What else did you do to me, Frank? You know what? I think Gino called him and told him I was coming there because that's what he got me prepared for. Frank told me how to be consistent in who I was every day, that I was the most important person if I had that, which with that came a lot of responsibility. And that geared me up to go and play at the University of Connecticut. It was 4 of the most wonderful years of my life, and just like Barbara, there's a lot of hardware between us 3. Asia is a gold medalist. Asia was my roommate for 4 years. I love her to death. She taught me how a best friend can become like family. She just got back from Turkey, won her gold medal. You know, she's worldwide, and she came here to my induction. So I just want to say thank you, Asia. I love you. You know I love you. She taught me a lot. I talk a lot. She doesn't. So they're up there. That table is taking bets on whether or not I'm going to finish on time. I also want to thank Nationwide Insurance. I do work there, Bill, insurance business. You didn't know it was a little girl in Jefferson Township who looked up to you and, you know, wanted to follow in your path. And for everybody here that's being inducted to the Hall of Fame, thank you so much, and enjoy the night. Thank you.